Okay, I think now I fixed it. Okay, perfect. The audio was not working. Okay, so welcome new live stream. I hope you had a good weekend. So let's start with Bitcoin. So okay, so we have a setup here for Bitcoin, and well, let me tell you something. Bitcoin is getting ready for a major pullback. I think time is almost over. I said before, I think last Friday I said we have to see Bitcoin keep pumping right now, right? Because it's just about time. And as you can see here, we have a better divergence. At least if you're following my seasonal trading, always respect divergence, especially if they are in one day chart. As you can see here, ADX is almost negative, it's flat, so it's about to turn maybe today in the next 24 hours. So with this setup here, well, the target should be the MA55 in the one day chart. So let me show you here. Around, yes, $27,000 should be the area. Of course, it's level by level, right? The first area should be around $29,000 around here. If this area breaks, of course, you will see Bitcoin around $27,000. Now the question is, okay, Bitcoin is going to zero. Well, it depends. It depends, right? Because if we see here Bitcoin having this pullback and breaking, for me, honestly, for me, right? $29,000 500, that is the key level. Any close below there, yes, you will see even Bitcoin in the long term at 20K. But I will explain why later. The thing here is that we have volatility contraction here. Bitcoin is pumping here. This is very bad for the price. So usually when you see here volatility contracting here and Bitcoin and any asset is moving, in this case to the upside, plus better divergence, usually the move is gonna be, I mean, the major move is gonna be to the opposite direction. So in this case, I am looking for this. Okay, let me show you here. My arrow is gonna be like this. Of course, we will have this signal, I think maybe in the next 24 hours. So I think finally for me, Bitcoin is getting ready for a pullback right now here. So as long as Bitcoin is holding $27,000, 27 around here, where is the MA55, everything should be fine, at least for sideways here. But if we see Bitcoin testing this area, better, I mean, for me, honestly, better holding $29,500, it should be better for continuation to 34, 35. But if Bitcoin breaks $29,500, the next level is 27. And if this level breaks, you will see 20K again. Yeah, that's it. Simple. So now let's talk about the weekly chart, because in weekly chart we have different signals here. And let me show you something. We have, well, a major warning here. If you're bull, I know you are enjoying your profits with your icon, right? Oh, we have Bitcoin, million token, right? 69% profits. Oh my God, to the moon. And all the icons, they are pumping right now. Yes. Yeah, of course. That is the scenario I was looking for, actually. Why? Because let me show you here. We have a sell signal in progress forming right now, finally, for Bitcoin. As you can see here, we have this signal here where the average move is going to be in the next 3 months around 50% move to the downside in this case. So the thing here is, like, in weekly chart, if we know, I mean, if I know, of course, following my system of trading, we will have a major correction in the next 2-3 months. There is a very good chance this one day chart sell signal is forming right now, because yes, it's forming a sell signal. I know it's looking bullish for you, right? It's looking green, right? Yeah, you're bullish. I know. Maybe you're buying altcoins because to the moon, right? Yeah, 1 million next target. Okay, yeah, good luck with that. The thing here is, like, we have a better divergence here, as I said before, here, and the target, of course, my arrow is like this. Okay, it's gonna be like this. Volatility contraction here, this is looking for me right now, is smelling like a bull trap here in the highs. So breaking 30K and you will see this move to the downside. Now the question is targets. Well, usually if you follow my system of trading, the MI55 usually is gonna be always my target around $27,000. Breaking $27,000, you will see Bitcoin at 20K again. That's it, simple. Okay, so the thing here is, like, Bitcoin is trading right now. Yes. I am in short right now. Yes, of course I am in short, looking for this pullback. Right now I can tell you it's pullback. Yes, but the thing here is, like, This pullback in 1-day chart is going to trigger different signals in the higher time frames. Let me show you here. 1-day chart sell signal here forming right now, ADX almost negative here. I think today we will see the signal. Plus, no, my friend, not on 10K. No, please, don't, no. I think actually the bottom is already in. So let me show you here. 2-day chart here, various variance here, as you can see here, and also various variance in OBB here. Also 3-day chart, yeah, 3-day chart here, various variance here in 3-day chart, and also 5-day chart, various variance as well. Why I'm not looking for new lows, I mean like 10K? Why? Because the volume is healthy. Yep. So we have just one indicator showing me, I mean, telling me right now we have various variance in multiple time frames, yes, but the volume is healthy. So because the volume is healthy, I am looking for new lows. Actually, I am looking for maybe around 20K, around there, or something like that, but no more than that. As I said before, this pullback you will see in the next 2-3 months, this one is gonna be potentially the last opportunity to buy Bitcoin and altcoins, because from here I know many newbies, Bitcoin will hit 10K, yeah, 10K, 1K, 5K right now. No, I think that is, of course, it's probable, yes, but the probabilities are very extremely low, I think, right now. Why? Because we have a monthly buy signal. Remember, we have a monthly buy signal here. So as long as we have a monthly buy signal, I cannot be bearish anymore for Bitcoin. So Bitcoin even can test around 24, even 20K, and everything should be fine. Now, of course, invalidations, yes. Bitcoin to zero and you see breaking 16, 17K. You see Bitcoin breaking 17K, yes, of course, yeah, we can start talking about $10,000. But it will take, even if we see that, it will take months, a lot of, I mean, I don't know, months. So that's why the scenario right now I am looking for, because we have a monthly buy signal. Let me show you here. Yeah. Let me show you here. We have a monthly buy signal here. Every time when we had a monthly buy signal, well, in average, Bitcoin is in sideways for maybe 7 months. And after that, we have a major bull market. Let me show you here, sideways, and after that, and here, sideways, like around 7 months, and after that, and here, well, potentially sideways here, and after that, you see? The thing here is like we have the monthly and Bitcoin is respecting, and actually last month closed above the MA55, so around 24K, so everything should be fine. So as I said before, this one day signal here is gonna be the trigger potentially for a major correction, where, remember, a three screen system, well, is telling you, like, for example, right, one day chart is gonna be the trigger, this one, yes, yeah, this is a signal here, and potentially this one is gonna trigger also the 2-day chart, 3-day chart, and as you see, it's gonna be like a cascade system, right? So 5-day chart, and finally the last one is gonna be the weekly chart, like actually right now is showing well, potential sell signal in progress. Not now. I think Bitcoin breaking $29,500 is, for me, is gonna be enough to start looking for long term around 20K, long term, 2-3 months. Okay, so the thing here is like I cannot ignore my system here. Of course, I respect my system, right? Okay, so the thing here is like every time when we have this setup here, you see, we have here, just 1 time or 2 times per year. That's why it's so powerful. In average, the move is gonna be around 50%. So the thing here is like, let me show you here. From this point is around 64%. From this point and this point around 40%. And here, from this point and this point, around 50%. And from this point and this point around 50%. So now you see the average move in general. So looking for, okay, if I think just using moving average, for example, here, any close below $27,700, for me, I will tell you, if we see this close right here, I can tell you here, this is gonna be, of course, a bull trap in the highs, right? So if you are bullish because, you know, to the moon, right? The alt season is here. The next bull market is here. I know the narrative right now on Twitter, and I can tell you right now it's garbage for me, right? I have no idea about trading. 10 years is nothing I know. The thing here is like when you see here this moving average, you see, golden cross, right? To the moon, right? Oh my God, to the moon. No, my friend, no. Usually these kind of setups, they are bull traps. Yeah. They are bull traps or bear traps. Usually they are like that. Why? Because market makers, they know that. They know something is broken here, a rectangle, a triangle, or whatever is broken for you, a golden cross, a death cross is broken, confirmation, whatever, and now you're bullish or bearish, right? Market makers, they know this. And this is a business. And well, usually they like to play with your emotions. So here now you're bullish, people they are buying at 30K because, oh my God, cheap, right? Bitcoin will hit 500K. No, no. I think you will be very disappointed. Like, I can tell you right now, maybe after 1 year before, but the maximum level I am looking for Bitcoin and the next bull market is around $80,000 around here. That's it, no more than that. I explained why many times. Maybe another time I will do it, not today. The thing here is like the confirmation for this bull trap is gonna be if Bitcoin breaks around 28K. I can say 28K. So if we see that, you will see a massive red candle, something like this, right? Something like this. And here again, we are gonna play the same thing as before. The bear market is here, everything is gonna crash, 10,000 is gonna be the next target. And again, market makers will play with your emotions because you are very emotional. Oh my God, yes, I have to sell everything because the recession, right? The banks, my God, 10K. No, I can tell you right now, this area, if we see this area, in my personal opinion, of course, I'm a financial advisor, right? I will be very lucky if I can buy again Bitcoin around 2019K. Why? Because as long as I have a monthly buy signal, I am not bearish. I know maybe you are bearish because, oh my God, the recession, right? Oh, the economy is very bad. No. The same thing they said here in the coronavirus crash, and we had a wonderful bull market, right? But the economy is very bad. The virus, right? Yeah, of course. And while we had a very powerful bull market, it's the same narrative right now. Here, people were calling for 500K. I remember very well, and I was in short. And I called here in 2021. I said, "Hey, careful here because Bitcoin will crash 20K, 14K, whatever, right?" No, you're crazy. And after that, what happened? Okay, now here people are saying, "Oh, to the moon." Yes, of course. Yes. No, this is a corrective move. Corrective move, where I can tell you something like that. I can tell you something like this. I am looking for in the long term something like this, something like Bitcoin did in 2019, where Bitcoin just pumped here like a crazy without any corrections, and after that, yes, a pullback here, macro pullback, where this is just sideways. You see some YouTubers they are saying, this is a bear market. No, this is not bear market. This was just a sideways in weekly chart, of course, in a very good basement where 10K was the basement. And after that, we saw this move to $69,000. So the thing here, I'm looking for the same thing. I am looking for the same thing or similar thing. Yeah, you see this bull market here. Yeah, people is bullish. Oh my God, Cardano is 50 cents. My God, it's gonna hit $5, right? $5. Ethereum 4K, 5K. Now finally I can see the crazy targets. Very smart people on Twitter. Very, very smart. So here, and for me actually now is the best situation for start looking for shorts. Short, if you want to enter in short, of course you must have a very good risk management because only I open shorts when I see very strong setups. Because I have to talk. I mean, the facts are in one day chart, Bitcoin is in uptrend. I cannot tell you something different. This is a beautiful uptrend. Yes. The only way I will fight this trend is when I have a very strong setup. Let me show you how. Every time when I see a better divergence, especially in one day chart, is when I like to fight the trend. So as you can see here, let me show you here. We have this setup here, and I said, hey, careful here, my friend, because this is gonna crash. But it's bullish. It's bullish, right? It's green to the moon. No, Bitcoin to 40K. No. This is gonna be like this. Target around the mid-55, around here. Not exact, around here. And after that, what happened? Yeah. It's not because I have a crystal ball. It's because I design a system of trading. And you know, my system works. You see? That's it. Of course, I am not right all the time. I make mistakes, like many people. I am human. But based on probabilities in the long term, well, my system works. So as you can see here, we had a better appearance, and it's the only setup in one day chart I like to play against, well, breaking this rule like the turn is my friend, right? So now what happened after that? I said, hey, this is like this. Well, Bitcoin was here. I said, this is like this. Maybe around 30K. Around 30K, around there. And now what? Bitcoin is at 30K. Wow. I don't have a crystal ball, just I'm saying, like, I have a system of trading and I just follow my system of trading. I said, hey, this is a buy opportunity here. You will see something like this, right? Something like this, and after that, a leg up here because we don't have better variance, right? So what happened after that? Well, you see, boom. You see now we have the better variance, this one and this one. This setup is the same as this setup. You see, so if you're trading one day chart, this is the moment today, this week actually. So we have this better variance for me, as I said actually on Twitter and I posted in my Discord. And as you can see here, we have this, well, we are right now here. Now we have this example, beautiful example. Now we have the similar thing, okay? Now, the problem with the setup here is like now, in my humble opinion, this is gonna be the trigger for a deeper correction. And why? Because this setup, we can find exactly the same setup into the chart, as you can see here. We can find exactly the same setup here in 3-day chart, as you can see, this point and this point. We can find the same setup on 5-day chart. You see, this point and this point. So what I'm trying to say is like, well, Bitcoin is getting ready for a major correction, and looks like we will have to wait a little bit more time to see 34, 35K. So I am not looking for new highs for Bitcoin anymore. The thing I said before, last week I said, hey, I want to see Bitcoin pumping to 34, 35K right now, because time is extremely important. And that is one of the biggest mistake of traders, like, oh, maybe they learn my system of trading or other system, whatever. But time is extremely important. It's not the same when the price was here yesterday and here. So time is extremely important. Right now, time is almost over for Bitcoin. Volatility contracting here. So for when you see volatility contracted here is when usually you will see explosive moves. In this case, I am looking for something like this, right? Something like this, where 27,000. Let me be more clear. Between this, around this box. Of course, we are gonna have this confirmation. Maybe this is a signal. Maybe tomorrow, I think. As long as Bitcoin is not above $30,000, as long as Bitcoin is not above, $30,000 500, I think this sell signal will play. And now let me show you here 12-hour chart. 12-hour chart, as you can see here, we have a sell signal, ADX negative here. Bitcoin loses steam. So any close below 29,600, 600, yes, it's gonna trigger this signal, and you will see, yes, 28,500 in 12-hour chart. So, and you will see finally corrections for Bitcoin and all the market, I think, all the market. So if you are in profit in altcoins, congratulations. But if you are in FOMO, you will lose everything eventually. Yeah, like many people, as usual. Okay, guys, so let's continue. I'm going to continue the 4-hour chart. 4-hour chart here. Let me show you here 4-hour chart. We have a better variance here. Remember, we have the same rule here. Better variance from this point and this point. You see, this point and this point here. And the target will be always the ME55, as you can see here. Now Bitcoin testing this area. Now the question is Bitcoin gonna hold here and just pump again? Potentially yes, but honestly I don't think so. Why? Because again, higher time frames, they will play soon. So 4-hour chart, if you are gonna trade 4-hour chart and thinking, yeah, from here to the moon, I don't think so. Why? Because you must see higher time frames. Higher time frames will be in the same page. For example, if one day chart is bullish, well, of course, 4-hour chart is going to be the trigger, and potentially you will see higher prices. But if you see 4-hour chart, okay, is like potentially is going to show a potential buy signal here, potentially maybe in the next 24 hours. But you know, 12-hour chart and higher time frames, one day chart, they are showing you weakness. Well, I will be very careful with this long position here. Actually, I am expecting maybe sideways here, sideways a little bit, and after that, a break where yes, $29,000 should be the area. Now let's talk about with this thing. I mean, I'm gonna show you this my secondary system, of course, because remember I have two systems. This is the traditional and my system I've been using for many years. But let me show you here the new one. And the new system actually is looking very interesting here. Let me show you here for Bitcoin here. And it's very simple, right? Actually, I did it. I was doing my homework this weekend. This system is more simple, but it's more about price action. If you don't know about price action or you don't have experience with that, I strongly recommend you don't use it, this system, because you will get wrecked. You must have enough experience in the markets to understand this system. The thing here is like we had the VWAP. This VWAP here is coming from the top of $69,000 in 2021. Last time when Bitcoin tested this area, it was in March 2022. Yeah. And what happened? Bitcoin just tested here, tried to close about there just 1 week, and after that got rejected, as you can see here, and after a massive crash. Now, Bitcoin for first time tested, and not just tested, closed a one candle above this big wave after 1 year. Yeah, last time was in March 2022, April 2022, and now again April 2023. We are 1 year. Okay, so Bitcoin closed above here for first time after long time. That's good. Yes, of course it is, but you know me, right? Maybe, and I will say, not because you see one candle or two closing above here, that means, oh yeah, it's broken. No, of course not. We have to see continuation. I want to see Bitcoin just pumping more. But based on what I said before, and what the chart looks like, I think this is looking more like a bull trap. So I will be very careful here in this area. Yeah, here, because this VWAP is very clear. Any close below $29,500, the target is the green VWAP, the bottom of the range. This one, around $22,000, around $20,000. So what I'm trying to say is, if we see Bitcoin closing again or is getting rejected again below this VWAP, well, my friend, I can tell you the bear market is still on. Yeah, following, of course, the system, right? It's still on, but as long as Bitcoin is about $20,000 and 22, everything should be fine. So what I'm trying to say is like, well, if you see this reaction, Bitcoin will start playing like a ping pong ball, yeah, between this point and this point. So you will see Bitcoin in range for many months, maybe I don't know, all the summer, yeah, doing this and coming here and just playing pinball. And this is very good. Why? Because this is gonna be a macro consolidation in preparation for the next halving. Okay, so level by level. So today Bitcoin is above this level, yes, but with the weekly chart showing up a sell signal, there is a very good probability this is a bull trap in the highs. Okay, so of course this is the blue line here. This blue line is the or mid big wap. So of course I am expecting some support here. Yes, for example, I'm gonna play like I am Nostradamus again here. Let me add my big wap. One moment. Here. Okay, good. So potentially you will see the first drop here. If we see it is around $26,000, 400, and well, I think this area is where is the MA55 in the Notar system. Let me show you here in one day chart. Yes, $27,000. So as you can see here, this VWAP is almost at the same level as the MA55 in one day chart. So if this area breaks, I mean, you're bullish because no, from here to 50K, this VWAP is gonna be essential. Why? Because Bitcoin cannot break this area. If Bitcoin breaks this VWAP, yes, you will see around 29, 22. And let me tell you something, of course, in my humble opinion, right? For me, right? What I'm going to do, just me, Leo, okay? Just me. I'm not saying you do it. You can do whatever you want. If I see Bitcoin at this level or even a little bit lower, well, my friend, for me, that is it's gonna be a huge opportunity and potentially the last one. And you will see my investing channel, especially my investing channel where I am posting my long-term setups. You will see, and here, my friend, I'm gonna start accumulating altcoins and also Bitcoin. Why? Because this setup here, if we use Elliott theory, right, is this gonna be something like this? Let me show you here. Remember, I am not using the way theory like as a main system for trading. For me, honestly, it's garbage. But in weekly chart, it's very helpful to see where potentially where we are right now. If this is this is gonna be the bull market. I think it's gonna be the bull market. I think honestly, I think the bottom is already in. So the thing here is like this is gonna be the first wave. This is the first wave in the macro time frames. This is gonna be the second wave, and here, my friend, is when the party is gonna start. Okay, so let me do something like this. Please don't watch the price. The idea is something like this, right? So this is the corrective way when again people will say, oh, Bitcoin to 10K. You see the comments, right? 10K, yes, of course. And here is when I will be just ready to start looking for a potential buy opportunities. And here, my friend, you will see the bull market here where Bitcoin will just pump forever. There is the sky is the limit. Something like we saw here in 2021 when Bitcoin just was pumping like a crazy here. You see, crazy here without any correction, just was pumping. So I'm expecting something like this in some point, potentially in October, September. I don't know, maybe in December, who knows. And after that, you will see the 5 waves, right? Five waves where the target potentially, right? If I play if I am Nostradamus, right, is gonna be around 75 and 80K around there. Please, this is just, I wanted to show you the waves. Please don't take it seriously because, as I said before, for me, Elliott theory is a joke. I used for many years Elliott theory, and the only thing I did is just losing my money. But in the long term, higher time frames, yes, I think it's worth it to see where potentially where we are and potentially what is the potential scenario. Elliott traders, especially when they are YouTube, because 90% of the traders you see in YouTube, they are just YouTubers. They are not trading, or if they are trading with a lot of money, is because they made a lot of money in when Bitcoin was just a baby here, like born here, and they got just very lucky, and they can just waste money, right? The thing is fine, totally fine with that, but that doesn't mean they are good traders. The thing here is like, here, why I'm looking for this? Well, because I have a very strong reason to say Bitcoin potentially is gonna do something like this. Why? Because we have the monthly buy signal. We have monthly buy signal with volatility contracting here. So we have the same conditions as 2020, as you can see here, volatility contraction here. Yes. I want to say something like this. I am expecting something like this, or you say something like this, right? And after that, to the moon, right? Now, the bad news is like potentially this move you will see here, something like this, is going to be the last one for Bitcoin in this bull market. In the overall 12 years of bull market, it's going to be the last one, because I said many times, Bitcoin is losing steam every time in every bull market, and it's pumping less and less and less every 4 years. So in some point it's gonna reverse. Yes. In some point I'm expecting Bitcoin will hit 10K. Yes, of course. Yes, I agree. 10K. Yes, but maybe not this year. Maybe not next year. I think it's gonna take maybe a couple years, maybe more. So now I explain myself here. As you can see here, we have a sell signal here forming, right? This could be fake signal, yes, but it's forming. Okay, so be careful here. Be careful here. I'm telling you right now, especially you're a million token, right? A million token to $10 right now. Oh my God, I am making a lot of money. Good luck with that. Especially you are with Shiba Inu, Dogecoin, all that garbage, all that crap. You are there. Be very, very, extremely careful with your next Bitcoin you are just gambling. Because all of them will just, you know what is going to happen, right? So in my case, I am just happy watching Breaking Bad, enjoying my day, waiting for the next buy opportunity here as investor, right? As investor. As a trader, I lost a trade today. I lost a trade today. Yes, of course. Why? Because, well, Bitcoin was showing this potential buy signal here, as you can see here, this buy signal here, forming here, and open a long position here. Yes. And Bitcoin pump here, as you can see here, but got rejected. And my stop loss was actually here. Actually here. Yes. And I got to stop it today. And that's it. Move on. I don't care. It's totally fine. Why? Because my previous position was here, and I all this move, I took profits around here. So it's totally fine as long as your profits are better than your losses. You are fine. Okay, in the long term, you will be fine. Okay, it's risk management is the most. Okay, so now let's do this in the short term. In the short term, let me show you here with this system, of course, of trading. Let me show you here. We have key levels. We have the last breakout point here. As you can see here, Bitcoin is finding support here around a 30K around here. And also we have here the resistance here. As you can see, Bitcoin got rejected here around $30,500. As long as Bitcoin is below this level, $30,500. The pressure is to the downside. And also this area is just short term, it's 4-hour chart, so there is a very good chance this area will break. Now the next area I will start looking for Bitcoin. It breaks this area around $29,000. Yeah, 30K technically. I mean, any close below 30K today, I think is gonna trigger the sell signal. I will start looking for this area. As you can see here, around here, usually based on my experience, around $27,000 here, the lowest point of the volume profile here. Why? Because market makers, they like to kill all the people around here. You know, stop hunting. So the thing here is like we have this setup here, and let me show you here. The last breakout point here of this move, all of this move was here. As you can see here, is around $28,000. So if this area breaks, I am expecting a beautiful leg down around $28,000. In the long term, eventually you will see Bitcoin at 20K. So that's why it's very, very important for Bitcoin to hold at least $28,000, a better $29,500. And let me show you again why $29,500 again is because of this big web. In general, you don't want to see Bitcoin closing below here. Okay, in general, $29,500 is the level Bitcoin must hold and pump from there and continuation to 35K. Yeah. If you don't see Bitcoin, you see Bitcoin closing below this area, maybe today, even maybe this week, you will see Bitcoin in the long term. I'm talking about the next 3 months, around 20K. And for me, honestly, as I said before, this is the area I will start looking for a big buy opportunities for me, right? For me. Okay, guys. So careful with Bitcoin and your altcoins because I know you are in FOMO right now. Yeah, enjoying your profits. Okay, I'm gonna check some altcoins because you know, right? Altcoin season, right? Okay, let's talk about Cardano. Cardano in weekly chart here. If we use the system right, for example, Cardano is in a very, very, very long-term downtrend. Let me see the middle. Yeah, here. As you can see here, this one is actually this one is acting as resistance, where is 0.60 is the level, and now is 0.50 right now. The thing here is like with this system or my current system here, yeah, doesn't matter. All the altcoins you see, they are in downtrend. All of them. For example, this one, yeah, it's in downtrend here. DOT is in downtrend here. Neo is in downtrend here. This is a sell signal. Careful with Neo, for example. We see. Let me show you here, Neo. The thing here is like I think market makers, they are just playing with all the news out there. And it makes sense because, as I said many times, this is just a business. People, they don't understand like this is a business, and you know, they like just gambling, right? Where is Neo? Okay, here. You see a sell signal in progress forming right now here. Testing the 55. Good luck with your bull market. No thanks. No thanks. There is no power in this world makes me to buy here Neo or any asset like is testing the ME55. Even this is worse. It's testing just the ME21. Bitcoin Cash is not moving. Axe Infinite is not moving. AVAX. Oh yeah, to the moon. Yeah, no, my friend. No, no, no. In higher time frames, maybe in one day chart is looking great, right? In one day chart, oh my God, I am millionaire. I am making millions. No, this is a very clear pattern. Here, this is a sell signal. This is a sell signal here where the price is below the ME55. So any bounce here is an opportunity to sell, not to buy here. And this is the direction. Okay. So right now with Bitcoin showing this sell signal in progress, I will be extremely careful with my alt season, right? So you see, sell signal showing up right now for Cardano here. Yes. Algo, for example, your sell signal forming here. I don't know, audio, sell signal here. I don't know, band, for example, here. But this is even worse. BNB, for example, right now here. This is very interesting. BNB actually is contracting sideways, right? Where the top of the range is around this area, around 400, and the bottom of the range is around 200. So now we have a sell signal here forming here, as you can see here, sell signal forming for BNB, and we have more things to see. Like for example, let me show you here. NG, we have a sell signal here. iOS, we have a sell signal here. I think now you got the point, right? The thing here is like, that's why I am not trading altcoins, and I am very actually defensive with altcoins right now here because, you know, I don't like risk management. For me is the most. Now Bitcoin is pumping right now in 1 hour chart. Let me see here. 1 hour chart, Bitcoin is going to the moon, you see, testing again the basement around $30,000 to 100, and after that potentially you will see continuation to the downside. So as I said, many guys, oh my God, what is this shit? My audio. Okay, audio on which time frame? Okay, let me see in weekly chart. Weekly chart, this is testing the 55. If you are looking for sell opportunities, this is the area to sell. No, thank you. This line here, this MA55 here, moving average MA55, is my main system. I mean, my main, I like dynamic resistance. Always I use to see if the asset is in uptrend or downtrend. You see, no, thank you. Not with me. No, thank you. Not with me here. AD, here, it is a potential signal forming here. So wait for it. Maybe in the next 2 months you will see a pullback. Now in 1 4-hour chart, maybe what is this? Massive rejection from the MA55, as you can see here, 0.50, and better divergence here. So this is just a pump and down. So I will be careful with altcoins right now, especially right now because I saw Twitter like, oh yeah, let's buy this, let's buy that. And now, you know, all the scammers out there, oh yeah, buy my altcoin, buy million token, right? The only thing you are gonna do is you are gonna give money to this guy to buy a second apartment with your money. That's it. Okay, so in 1 hour chart for Bitcoin is bullish. Yes, okay, it's to the moon. Let me see here. In 1 hour chart, as you can see here, is bouncing here, looking for maybe around $30,000 to 100. But as long as Bitcoin is below $3,500, I am not bullish anymore, at least in the midterm, looking for this move to happen. This bearish divergence, as you can see here, is forming here. So I respect the bearish divergence. Always I will do the same thing. So I don't care if you are thinking like, Bitcoin will hit 40, 50, whatever. No, this is like this. Okay, this is like this, and that's it. Like this. Okay. Okay, so let's talk about, okay, Solana. Yeah, Solana maximum $30 was my target in the long term, of course. Maybe, I don't know, it's around there. Who knows? Let me see. Solana, we don't have a better divergence here. Is this still to the upside? Yes. Is it smart to buy right now? Of course not. In my case, if I will trade this and I am making money right now here, right now, this is the area to start looking for, I mean, taking profits. Now, let me show you here the weekly chart here. Let me show you here. Weekly chart is still, I mean, in around the mid-21 here, but with this setup in weekly chart here, you can see here we have this setup. Yes, I don't feel comfortable holding Solana. Actually, any asset. What I'm going to do here, at least with my plan, right? You will see my plan. Maybe I think maybe this month. Who knows? The thing here is like I feel very comfortable buying in higher time frames when I see the setup here, right? Not here. Okay. What do you think about Sol from 20? I said before, for me that is the area to just to sell everything. I mean, in my case, right? In my case, here for me is just taking profits and that's it. If you are greedy, it's up to you. If you are thinking, oh, it's bouncing from MA21, it's gonna hit MA55, potentially yes. So if you don't know and you're hoping this, because that is a hope, right? I think there is a not it's not the probabilities are not good to see Solana at $40. Why? Because we are gonna see we have the average variance in one for Bitcoin in one the chart, and we have weekly chart in sell signal in progress. I'm informing right now. Looking for Solana $40, I think is gonna be extremely difficult. But if you believe, right, maybe you are, oh my God, please, please God, maybe just you can manage your risk. Protect your entry, let it be, and that's it. But in my case, as a trader, right, as a trader, not like dreamer, this is the area for taking profits. That's it. Okay, that's it. Okay, so let's continue with the stock market. I'm gonna continue with the stock market. If you have any questions about more altcoins, but now you know my overall picture for all the altcoins, right? You see green, yes, okay, they are green, yes, but I mean, one the chart maximum, you see, oh my God, you see, let's buy because I'm missing it. No, you're not missing anything. Let me show you here. Weekly chart, what is it? Oh wow, actually, this coin is doing much better than even Bitcoin right now. Yeah. Any close above, actually above the 2.50 cents, you will see this thing at $4. I don't know. I have no idea what is this. Rose. Well, that is the point. There are some exceptions in the market, of course, right now, but in general, all of them, they are using downtrend. Testing the 55 rejection, testing the 55 rejection. Okay, so and I will never change this projection. Why? Because I don't have superpowers and I cannot predict the future. So that's why I follow rules. So if you are telling me right now here is looking bullish, well, maybe for you because the candle is green. But if I know Bitcoin is showing weakness right now, I think it's not smart. Now OBB here, weekly chart is not strong here. It's not strong. It's actually weak. No, I don't feel I mean, if it's my case, I will just take profits here for Solana or any altcoin. Let's continue with Ethereum because now Ethereum, oh my God, to the moon, right? My target was 2000 2 months ago. 2 months ago. Now we are here. You are asking me to buy here because seriously, people ask me every day, hey, should I buy Ethereum right now here at 2000? I mean, you can do it if you want, but for me, no way. No, thank you. No, thanks. But it's gonna be the next Bitcoin, you know? It's gonna be this and that. But the fundamentals, right? The staking, yeah. Okay. Keep following just crap on Twitter. Okay, so the thing here is like I have rules, right? Rules, and I follow rules. Okay, rules. The thing here is like this thing is testing what the previous high here. Yes, you want to open a long position here because it's gonna hit 4,000. It's up to you. But in my case, no thanks, no thanks, no thanks. This is the place where, as a trader, I will just take profits, not just buy more. No, I buy more when the market crash, not when the market is pumping. If you're doing that kind of things, well, maybe you're newbie. Yep. So we buy, at least in my case, when the market crash, yes, not when it's pumping more. So the thing here is like, right now, technically speaking, there is a better divergence forming 1, 2, 3 strikes for Ethereum, right? So I respect my system. So no, thank you. There is no way I will just buy Ethereum at 2K just because I feel the FOMO, right? No. Here, what is this? Sell signal forming here. Yeah. What is this? Okay. Let's do the same, exactly the same exercise what I did, like I did for Bitcoin, and let me show you here. We have here one sell signal here, yes, and after that, just sideways. Okay, perfect. We have a better surveillance from this point and this point, yes, and after that correction, right? We have this sell signal here, yeah. We have this sell signal here, we have now potentially this signal here. So in average, from this point and this point, it was 30% drop. From this point and this point, it was around 55%. From this point and this point, it was 50%. And from this point around here, let me see here. Yes, here. Well, actually, it was not that bad here. Just no, actually, it was bad, around 35%. And from here, with this signal, oh my god, 500% to the upside. You see, that is the logic many people, especially on Twitter, they are using, right? The market is green, let's buy more, all in, right? Very, very smart way of trading. No, seriously, I'm very happy because we have a lot of smart people on Twitter. We need them, as I said many times, because without them, we cannot make profits. Because remember, every time when we trade, someone is gonna lose. So we have a lot of people on Twitter, they are losing. I'm very happy about it. So, sorry, this is a business. No hard feelings. Okay, so let's continue here. Bitcoin dominance. Okay, looks like my friend is looking for the next alt season, right? Okay. Weekly chart, Bitcoin dominance, alt season, potentially yes. Potentially yes, you're right. In weekly chart, yes. The only question is if Bitcoin is in sideways, I mean, it's not breaking 29, I mean, it's not breaking key levels, $29,000, 500, I will say just $500 more or less, huh? Yes, I mean, the thing here is like when I see this setup here, for example, here, yes, because the prediction is like this, you want to see Bitcoin sideways, flat, not moving. And yes, you will see a very good rally for altcoins. But if Bitcoin also at the same time is crashing, and also Bitcoin dominance is crashing, all the altcoins they will crash. Okay, so you are just gambling in somehow here. Why? Because when people they forget very easy, like if you want to trade altcoins, you must see Bitcoin first because Bitcoin is the king. That's it, period. Okay, if Bitcoin is healthy, altcoins will be healthy in general, right? But the most important thing here is the Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin dominance is showing potentially sell signal here, potentially, right? Yeah. So testing the resistance here, yes. Is looking for a pullback here, yes. Now the second question is Bitcoin bullish? Is Bitcoin healthy in weekly chart, is in one day chart, whatever? If the answer is no, no question asked, I will just cancel my positions and take my money, and that's it. I will be happy just protecting my capital. But if this, because this is going to happen in the next 2-3 months, if we see this correction, right, for Bitcoin dominance, and the question is Bitcoin healthy? Yes, it's healthy. We have a fresh weekly buy signal. We have a fresh one-day buy signal. We don't have better divergence. Everything is super good for Bitcoin, technically speaking, of course. Okay, I will hold my altcoins and I will play this bounce. So if we just, I'm gonna answer the questions here. Okay, first of all, Bitcoin dominance is gonna fall. Yes, in one day chart. In weekly chart, is gonna fall. Yes, target 43.40. Perfect, good. Check. Alt season, maybe. Now let's talk about Bitcoin. Bitcoin weekly chart. Sell signal forming. Well, first red flag. One day chart. Oh, okay, better divergence forming here in one day chart with ADX almost negative, with volatility contracting. Bull market alt season now. Of course, no way. No, thank you. You see? So that's why If you are hoping because it's hoping, well, good luck with that. I mean, I cannot stop you to do it. Of course, you are free to do whatever you want. But if you ask me right now here, no, I will not. I will not risk my profits I am making right now just to because I am greedy. In my case, I am very realistic with my targets. I'm very realistic with my technical analysis. So in my technical analysis saying, hey, careful, careful. That's it. Every time when I try to play against my system, like, no, maybe my system is wrong this time. You know what happened? I got wrecked. You see ADX negative here. Yes, we don't have better variance here, but I think it's going to be a pullback. Yes, 44, 45%. The thing here is like, I think the most bullish thing for Bitcoin altcoins right now is like if Bitcoin, even with this sell signal forming right now here in one day chart, is in sideways. In sideways, what I mean, you will see maybe a drop to 28K potentially, yes, but the next 2-3 months you have to see Bitcoin in sideways here, yeah, and you will have your alt season, yeah. But I think this scenario has a very extremely low probability. Okay, so be careful, all of you guys. I know you are happy with your altcoins. Be careful here. If I think it's, when I see people like this, especially my Discord, and suddenly my Discord is so active. I mean, yeah, it's because people, they are getting greedy. Yeah. So in a bear market, my Discord very quiet, peaceful, because no one cares, right? And actually, that is this is the time where you have to be even more active. Why? Because you have the opportunity to learn actually how to trade. In a bull market, you will not learn how to trade because you buy here and hold and you believe you are the best trader in the world. No, you are making money in the bear market here. You are capable to actually avoid losses and protect your capital and these kind of things. Believe me, you will kill the bull market because bull markets are extremely easy. Well, you know what you are doing, of course, right? You're not buying garbage. So the thing here is like, remember what I said before here in 2021 here, careful here because bullish whatever, right? No. It's the same thing I'm telling you right now. I am not saying Bitcoin will hit. Let me just be clear because I am getting some message, private message. I am not saying Bitcoin will hit 10K. No, honestly, I don't think so. In my opinion, Bitcoin, the bottom is already in. Bitcoin in the long term, I mean 2-3 months, in summer maybe, you will see Bitcoin dropping here around maybe 20K or whatever, and it's totally fine. For me, is a very good chance. It's gonna be a very good chance, or potentially even the last chance to buy Bitcoin in the long term. But it's just for me. Of course, you can do whatever you want, right? So I think alt season, in the moment when you see Bitcoin start dropping, your alt season will end, and it's coming. It's coming, I think, this week. I was looking for 34K for Bitcoin. Not anymore, because time is extremely important. Remember, I said before, time is extremely important. We have this setup here, and the only thing I have to do is just respect my system of trading. It's the only thing I have to do. I have no choice. Yeah, because if I follow my feelings, yes, let's go all in 100x long position, and the only thing I will do is just lose my capital. Okay. Remember, as a trader, you have to follow rules. Remember the John Wick 4, right? It's a very good movie. They have rules for everything, right? Of course, John Wick broke everything, all the rules, right? But the thing is, like, I like this concept, right? Like, they have rules for everything. It's the same thing for trading. You have to make rules, and you cannot break it. Yeah. Of course, I said before. For example, here, let me show you here. Here, I created. I mean, I was working with this setup, like this system, like many years ago, but finally, I can tell you right now, this system is actually even much better than this one. Yes. The only problem with this one is you must have experience, especially price action, and it will take maybe a couple years. So that's why someone asked me, hey, which one I have to learn? learn this one. This one is, I designed this system for people like they don't have to be expert reading price action or the. I mean, when I say price action is when if I remove everything. Yes, I remove everything. Maybe you can add just one moving average here, just with no indicators, nothing. Tell me what is going to be the next direction. If you don't know the answer, it's because you have a problem with price action, right? Because with price action, you need to find confluence. For example, this area is confluence here. You have to find a what is the area of supply, what is the area of demand. But potentially, you can use a moving average to identify if the trend is to the upside or downtrend or whatever. And that is the thing. This system, I designed this system. This system is a little bit for more experienced traders, people traders with more experience. Okay, but I think the steps is first learn this one, because many principles, many things you learn here, they will be very useful for this system, and eventually you can you want to learn this system. Eventually it will, everything what you learn here is gonna make sense here. Now the last thing I want to show you here in this system is, let me tell you something. This is a bitstamp chart. Okay, we have the big wap here of 2015. We have the big wap of 2018. We have the big wap of 2020. Sorry, let me remove this. Yeah. Now, if you see 2020, big wap of 2020, 2015. After 5 years, Bitcoin tested here the big wap of 2015, right? And now in 2020, Bitcoin tested again this one, double bottom, and after that to the moon, right? Now we have two big waps from 2018 and 2020, right? And as you can see here, Bitcoin is doing very good, right? Because now it's above two big waps. So if you are very bullish, looking for the macro big waps, we have to see Bitcoin above 25K for the rest of the year. I mean, Bitcoin cannot break below. And also, but if you see this break, we have two levels, macro levels. The first one is 25K, and the second one is around 18, 19K. So as long as Bitcoin, for example, is doing this, right? Something this, and after that this. As long as Bitcoin is above this area or is holding this area, for me, it's gonna be a very good chance to see something like this, okay? Because we have a monthly buy signal. Now, for any reason, if Bitcoin breaks 17K, you will see Bitcoin $10,000 again, $9,000, I think. So, level by level, for now, Bitcoin is good. Yes, all the things I said about the various variance and these kind of things, of course, they are there. I am expecting this pullback, yes, but that's why I am not looking for new lows right now. Bitcoin is above the two key level VWAPs in the long term, this one and this one. As long as Bitcoin is playing here ping pong, it's totally fine. Any close below there, yes, you will see 10K. Okay, but honestly, based on the probabilities, I don't think that is going to happen even this year. I don't think so. Okay, guys, I think that's it for today. Okay, that's it for today. The stock market is not moving. It's doing exactly the same thing. I think now the action is going to be with altcoins and Bitcoin. I think Bitcoin is going to move maybe today or tomorrow, I think. Let me check quickly the USD dominance, because if Bitcoin is looking bearish, I am looking for a bounce for USD dominance here. Now, let me show you here a weekly chart. We have a weekly chart USD dominance of fresh buy signal. Remember here. Let me do this with this system because I prefer using this one. 1 second, use the dominance. Okay, good. Okay, let me show you here. We have a bullish divergence forming here. Now I was expecting last week, right? Last week I was expecting a drop to maybe 6%, but this thing is holding very good the MA55. It's still holding. With this buy signal here, ADX negative here, there is a very good chance we will see a bounce again. Now we have a bullish divergence forming here from the same setup we have for Bitcoin, but now for USD dominance. From this point and this point here, and this point and this point. Now we have also the volatility contraction here. So be careful here with your long positions for Bitcoin and altcoins, because this thing is gonna bounce here to maybe 7%. And if we see a break to 7%, you will see 8%. That is my long-term target, and you will see that this weekly buy signal playing. So careful here, because looks like for me Bitcoin is forming now. It's very, I mean, it's good. Yes, I think at some point we will see the reversal. I think now is the time to be very, very defensive, because I am looking for this area for me. This area for me is a bull trap. This area. Okay, guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next live stream. And wait for my shorts, because well, I am recording some shorts about different things, not just Bitcoin. Indicators, technical analysis, psychology of trading. This weekend I created like around 20, because I want to post one short every day about different topics. So okay, I hope you like it. See you